And welcome back to Love Your Food. This week we are doing another dessert for you. This one is a very simple peach cobbler. Now, coming from Canada, I wasn't really familiar with cobbler, but Chef Caleb, coming from Texas, was a little more familiar with it. So we started with our Great Ontario canned peaches, and here's the rest of our ingredients. So here's our canned peaches. We canned these ourselves. We're going to be using some flour, some sugar, just plain white sugar, some butter, some milk, a little bit of salt, some baking powder, a little bit of lemon juice, and a little dusting of cinnamon. And please ignore our full sink in the background. So our first step is we're going to melt the butter. We're just going to do this in the microwave really quickly, and then we're going to start mixing our dry ingredients. So the flour, the sugar, the baking powder, and the salt, and we're just going to stir that until it is well combined. You don't have to use a whisk for this. You can use a fork. A whisk will make it a little faster, but that's just a quick combine to make sure it's all well mixed. So our next step is we're going to deal with our peaches. So these peaches were canned in just a light syrup. So by now the syrup has infused with the amazing flavor of those fresh Ontario peaches that we canned. These were a few years old. They tasted amazing. They were excellent. So we're going to separate them, and we're going to reserve the juice because we're going to use that as well. So we're going to get our baking sheet, and we're going to put the melted butter in the bottom. And once that is set, we're going to mix our wet ingredients into the dry and get things going over on this side. So the milk is going in. And you want to make sure you get everything in there. And then we're just going to give that just the barest little stirring. We don't even want it to be fully combined all the way through. We just want it to be mixed so that all of the dry ingredients are wet. It's going to look like it's not quite ready to go, but that's fine, and it's going to turn out okay. So we started with the whisk, and we're going to stop there. You can still see there's some dry bits of flour in there, there's some clumps. That's fine. It's okay. That's as far as we want to take it. So you just want to make sure that everything's wet in there, and then this is going right into that baking pan, into the butter. And you're still seeing a lot of lumps, some flour that's not fully incorporated into the milk. That's okay. Don't worry about that. It will come out just fine. I was a little skeptical going into this, but it comes out amazing. So you want to make sure that that's getting out to the edges, that you're not leaving any empty spots in the bottom of your baking dish here. And then once you've got that spread out and you've got a pretty decent coating on the bottom of your baking dish, we're going to add our peaches. So we added that entire can, that entire jar of peaches that we had. So again, we separated the peaches from the juice, and we're just going to sprinkle them on top here. This is not going to win any beauty pageant going into the oven. It looks like a bit of a mess before it goes in. And then we're going to add the lemon juice to our quite sweet peach syrup here. And then we're going to just drizzle that on top as well. And then on top of that, all that's left is just a little sprinkle of cinnamon. So that's going to go into our preheated oven for about 45 minutes. All the amounts and cooking times are going to be in the description below. And then once it's done, the pastry sort of rises up over top of the peaches. You can see it is molten hot right now, but everything is cooked all the way through. That pastry has come up, it's covered the peaches. It sort of makes its own sauce as well. This peach cobbler comes out fantastic. Really, really simple. Absolutely delicious. If you feel like adding berries to this as well, that would be a great addition to this. Some raspberries or strawberries would be fantastic in this. And if you want to top that with something like a creme anglaise, which we have a recipe for as well, or just a nice flavored whipped cream, that would work really, really well as also. It's fantastic, very, very simple, extremely versatile, and just so simple. You can see it here. We hope you like this recipe. If you do like this recipe, please do like and subscribe. And if you have any recipes you'd like to see Chef Caleb try on the channel, please let us know in the comments below. And remember to love your food.